Hey guys, Adrian here, Kid Guru for the channel. So I guess this is kind of the start to the vlog series. I don't know how long this will go. I don't know if it'll be daily, and I mean, I would like it to be daily, but...
Hey guys, this is vlog number 10.
Hey guys, and welcome to vlog number 30. Are we rolling? Oh, hey guys. So, we're at the store now, we're at Uniqlo, and gotta pick out the dress shirts. I have no idea which color I'm gonna get, other than white, but yeah. Gotta pick up a couple. Not bad. How much is it recording? Yeah. Whoa! So we've arrived in Tokyo. Hey guys, Adrian here, and I personally want to thank you all for helping me get to 100 daily vlogs. The 100th vlog. I cannot thank you all enough. It's been a crazy experience for me getting through these vlogs, and I've learned so much, and it's something that's been a lot more personal for me because it allowed me to give insight into the person behind the content and the work and the businesses. And I've learned so much, and I've gotten to connect with my audience on a more personal level and all of these different things. And when I started this series about a year and some change ago, I never would have thought I would have learned so much and I would have changed so much and be able to see that change. You know, I've created this archive of my life in a sense, and I get to go back and watch those things. And I want to thank you all for allowing me to get up to this point, and I hope after I take a bit of a break that I can resume the series when I get back. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this vlog. One of the big aspects of my vlogs have always been the good and the bad, and having a balance of those both, because I think life isn't just about, you know, the good, or it's not just about the bad, it's about having both, because you can't appreciate the one without the other. And I haven't tried to filter those in my vlogs. You know, if I'm having a shitty day, I'm having a shitty day. If I'm having a great day, I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to be excited about my achievements and show those off, because that's what life is, and it's just balance of both. And I try to show those in my vlogs. And while this, and I don't mean to take away the celebration, you know, of the 100th vlog, something has recently happened that has hit really, really close to home, and I feel it was only appropriate for me to talk about it and convey this message and talk about why I'm going to be taking some time off. About a week ago, I had received news that a friend of mine, a close friend of mine for several years and colleague, had lost his life due to suicide and underlying depression that has been ongoing. And I'm going to omit details just out of respect, but just say it was somebody who was very, very close to me, and somebody who had supported me from back when I had started, and all of this was an idea. And when nobody would, you know, really believed in my vision and my goals and dismissed them, here I had somebody who supported me all the way up to this point. And I've taken this week to process all of this, and even now, uttering the words and having my thoughts manifest as these physical things, it's hard to really process, and it's hard to come to terms with. I've taken the week off to get away from work, to get away from everything, to really just grasp all of it. And I think that, you know, depression and suicide, they're very real things, and I think we know that they exist, but we tend to dismiss them because we have all these other things going on in our lives, and I can tell you personally that all the stress and all the different things I was struggling with fell in comparison in that moment I heard the news. And I feel so selfish and all these other things to think that I was worrying about XYZ when somebody that I cared about, and when I had nobody to support me and believed in me, had my back. And probably in the moments that he needed mine, I wasn't there. And that's something that I have to kind of come to terms with. And while I understand at a deeper level that it's not my fault, it's something only that you can only acknowledge. But I do want to say, as somebody who has an audience, as somebody who has a potential viewership of thousands of people and plus, that it is this reality. It is something that you can deal with. And if it's you who's going through it, that it's something that this permanent solution should never be your answer to temporary problems. There's no amount of words that I can tell you or personally relate to your situation to tell you not to kill yourself, other than to say that not do it, because it's something that extends this ripple effect on your family and your friends, and it instills this change in people that you don't know if it's for the good or for the bad. And for those who know somebody who's going through it, to just be there and to try to understand it and not question it and not, not question what they're going through and why they're going through it, other than to just be there for them when it matters. If I think back when I was starting all of this and when I was starting up YouTube, and I had these crazy visions for websites and businesses and so on and so forth, I remember my friend telling me that, success, he gave me this advice that still to this day is very much the core of my business and who I am as an individual. He told me that, success isn't so much about following this formula. You can follow a formula and you could do what other people have done and walk in their footsteps. And a lot of people are good at things. There's a lot of people who are good at music and are really, really talented. There's a lot of people who are really good at programming and really good at design, but that in itself doesn't make them successful. If success to them is to be wealthy, that doesn't make a lot of them wealthy, because a lot of people would be wealthy if that was the case. Being good at something isn't enough. That's not the sum total of success. And following what other people have done, success isn't about the formula, it's about the individual and what they do with that, and how they take something that they're good at and make it a success. Because he would tell me that not everybody's gonna make it out there, and sometimes failure is just failure in a sense. But these were very early on, even when I was younger, very, very, very important lessons that today have impacted who I am and are very detrimental parts to why I am where I am today. And I can only thank him so much for that, and I wish I could thank him now for all of that. And I wish that going forward he could see where and how far I take all of that. And I'm grounded in the sense now that I realize what's important to me, and it puts a lot of different things into perspective. And that's really the reason I'm going to be taking some time off. I'm going to be taking time away from work and kind of just really taking time away to appreciate certain things. Because like I said earlier, I feel you can't appreciate a lot of stuff in life without the other. Much like you can't appreciate silence without noise, or hot without cold, life without death. And while it's a very hard time and a hard thing to go through, and something that will always be a part of me in a sense, in how I carry myself in my work, I just need to take time off to really recuperate and really find a direction for me personally, and just to kind of get away from everything else and, come back ready to go on to whatever the next chapter is for both personally and professionally. But I owe a lot to the man behind the scenes, as these vlogs are a behind the scenes look at how I carry my life day to day. I owe a lot to a friend who behind the scenes is a big part of where I am today and who I am today. And while I personally won't have the opportunity to thank him, I wanted to make this video so that my audience is aware of an individual who meant a tremendous amount of importance to me and is one of the detrimental reasons I am here and able to do what I do today. So I thank you all for letting me get this far and supporting me in getting this far. And I apologize that I'm going to be taking a break again and leaving you guys from the daily vlogs and everything else and all of that. You'll see some content probably time to time. I can't completely, leave the business behind. I'm trying to get that into good hands and get the content there going as I take time away. But I really, really do need to do this despite whatever the repercussions may be or the things I miss out on, because this is something that is much more important for me, and I think in the long run will be more important for my work and so on. So I thank you all. I thank all of you as well for supporting me in my work and these visions and these ideas that become content. And I hope that at a bigger level, for those of you who are going through depression or whatever it may be, know that things like suicide aren't the solution. And there are people out there who are affected by things of that nature. And there are people out there who are willing to help you and help you get through it. I thank all of you for watching, and I'll see all you guys when I get back.